I'm gonna throw up.
My friends were smoking pot.
I don't even know where to begin. It's so convoluted.
Like, you go off on him?
Yes.
Your poo nanny or your poo pooer?
Okay, stop bragging, first of all.
Yes, girl. Toilet paper?
You were
bamboozled.
I was bamboozled, but like not scared.
What in the Marshalls is this?
He has a girlfriend.
What?
This is the tea. This is such a big drama in my college.
You're lying.
I swear to God. I'm gonna throw up, I think.
Hello everybody, welcome to Tortilla Talk Tuesday. I am feeling weird today. I am off, I've been all over the place. I'm feeling my emotions and my anxiety settle into my stomach, and it usually doesn't do that very much, but like I feel ill. That's okay, life goes on. It's Tortilla Talk Tuesday. I'm gonna answer your questions today. It's not gonna be very edited at all today. My family is still here, evacuated from the fires. I'm gonna answer some of your questions today, and then I'm gonna go podcast with Eric. I have editing to do. I might decorate for Christmas, but probably not, because all I wanna do is lay in bed because my stomach hurts. Okay, first question. Rose said, "Hi Colleen, I'm from Vermont. The Vermont winters are so cold and snowy, I can't fathom going to the beach in the winter. How cold does it get in Southern California? How cold does the water get?" Well, the Pacific Ocean along the California coast is very cold. Like, the water never gets like warm at the ocean here. I mean, maybe it does when you go further south. Like, I don't know much about the San Diego beaches, but I know that where I live, like in Southern California and the central coast of California and all the way up north, the Pacific Ocean is freezing cold. But the weather in general here does not get very cold. I mean, there's places in California where it snows, and in the LA area and where I grew up, really it does not snow unless you're in the mountains, and it's freezing cold, and usually only happens for like a week of the year, if that. The coldest it gets in my hometown and in the LA area, I don't know, maybe in like the 50s, but not really. I think it's cold, but you would not think it's cold. Sharon said, "Tortilla Talk question, the last few vlogs, I noticed you've been wearing a white rock bracelet. Did you make that yourself, and how hard was it? Love you, Colleen." I actually have two bracelets on that I've made. These are rocks I found at the beach. This is from a rock my mom gave to me that she found at the beach. Just crushed them down and then polished them for months, and then drilled holes in them and then beaded them, and now they're on my wrist, and they'll probably break and fall off very soon, and I'll lose them all. All that hard work will disappear into the abyss of the world. These are all little tiny pebbles I found at like Moonstone Beach, and in between each rock is a little bead. This bracelet took probably a month to make, something like that, because most of these are agates and they're really, really hard to drill a hole through. I actually just finished making this bracelet the other night because Parker wanted to make friendship bracelets and watch the Eras tour. And so when we were doing that, I was like, you know what? I have a bunch of little sodalite pebbles that I've polished that I've been wanting to make beads out of. So this took 3 nights. I mean, that's not including all the time it took to polish the rocks. So first I got this huge blue rock from my mom months and months and months ago. I smashed it to smithereens, and then I polished it, and every time a little piece would break off, I just kept it in the tumbler and polished it all the way through, and so that I had all these tiny little pebbles. So this is sodalite, and then there's also some sunset sodalite on here, and sodalite is easier to drill through than the agates were. I've been wanting to make this blue sodalite bracelet for literally months and months and months. I've had all these little blue pebbles in a tiny little jar for so long, waiting for a time where I could sit down and drill holes, and when Parker wanted to do friendship bracelets, I was like, now's the time. Alexa said, "Colleen, can you please share your pecan pie recipe again? I want to bake it for Thanksgiving this year. I can't find the vlog you shared it. Y'all help a girl out." Okay, this is actually a very great pecan pie recipe. I don't know it off the top of my head. Let me go see if I can find it in my recipe book. Ta-da! Recipe book. Oh my God, there's so many recipes in here. I never bake anymore. I don't have time to do it. This is like my recipe book from quarantine, you guys. Oh my God, there's so many recipes in here I don't make anymore, but fettuccine Alfredo, pretzels, challah bread, cinnamon bread. You guys remember this stuff? Garlic Dijon salmon, chocolate chip pie, meatballs, pizza dough. This is the recipe. I'm sure there are a ton of freaking typos in this. It doesn't make any sense. This is how I write out my recipes. Screenshot that, I guess? I don't know. But this step I remember being very important. And also, to write another tip in here, that it says to bake it for 50 minutes at 350. And I know that it always takes way longer than that. At least in my ovens. In my oven back in my last house and the oven at this house, like I feel like it always takes like an hour and 10 minutes or something. So you just have to keep a close eye on it after the 50-minute mark. I need to go podcast with Eric.
Look. Ugh, almost just fell. Oh my God. Don't vlog and hike at the same time. Does this count as hiking? I don't think it counts as hiking. We are at the creek because we decided to film the podcast here this week. So that's what we did. And now we're going home. The sun's going down because daylight savings sucks. Booty holes. And for some reason, we're still doing this whole daylight saving thing where the sun goes down the middle of freaking day. It's getting dark and we have to go even though it's not even 5 o'clock. We're going to go home now. But it was nice to have a little breather at the creek and do our little podcast. I look tired. All right, goodbye. Okay, there is some very strange music going on downstairs. Please ignore the fact that it looks like I've been sobbing my brains out because I have been. Are we surprised? I'm going to go see what this weird music is about in my house. What's going on? Okay, I started the process of putting the tree up, but I'm not going to put that in this vlog. I'll put that into another vlog because I want to edit that footage of me decorating the tree and getting ready for Christmas, but I'm just kind of making the bed a little bit right now. I need to get pajamas and stuff for the kids, and oh my gosh, Christmas pajamas. And I thought while I'm getting ready to put the kids to bed, I can answer a couple more questions for you guys. Aaron said, Tortilla Talk question, do the twins know or understand that they are twins yet, or do they just think they're siblings at this point? Honestly, they don't think either. Yesterday, my sister-in-law said something to the twins about being twins, and they looked at her really weird, and I was like, I don't think they understand. I've tried to explain to them so many times that they're twins, that they're brother and sister, and every time they're like, what are you talking about? Then I asked Maisie, do you have a twin? And she said no. I said, do you have a brother? And she said no. Then I asked Wesley, do you have a sister? And he said no. And I said, do you have a twin? And he said no. And then I said, Wesley, Maisie is your twin. She's your twin sister. And he said, no, that's Maisie. So they don't understand it. But they do think that things that are matching are twins. So if they have like 2 dolls that look exactly the same, or find 2 little stuffed animals that look the same, or 2 rocks that look the same, anything that's the same, go, oh my gosh, twins. And so I don't know. They know that twins match, but they don't know that they're twins. Ammerman April said, Tortilla Talk question, while looking for Seaglass, have you ever picked up a broken glass accidentally? And oh my goodness, I'm about to blow your mind. Seaglass is broken glass. I know. Shocking. But that's literally what it is. Seaglass is broken glass that has been tumbled in the ocean, and so then it gets smooth around the edges. Now I'm curious if you mean, have I ever picked up sea glass and it was sharp, like it was freshly broken glass? Because all sea glass is broken glass. That's all that it is. But there are lots of times you pick up glass on the beach and it's just sharp glass. That's not sea glass. And when I find that if it's sharp, like it looks like it was just broken, I will definitely take it and put it in recycling or put it in a trash or anything just to get it off the beach because that's super dangerous. Okay, I'm ready to get the kids' pajamas. Just kidding said, Tortilla Talk question I've asked before, but I'm so curious. Does Flynn eat any seafood given his incredible knowledge of sea critters? If so, what does he like or would he want to try? Well, the answer to your question is absolutely not. Flynn is appalled that people eat seafood. Oh my God, itching my eye feels so good. I know it's really bad for me. I know I'm causing wrinkles and I know I'm gonna look insane after, but I don't care, it feels so good. Lorena said, will you pretty please play Champagne Problems for us on your big piano at night, auto request? I know, but there's something about being with you when you're the only one still awake at night and hearing you sing. Well, that won't happen tonight because there's not a time where I'm the only one awake anymore because there's 8 trillion people here. Huh, Parker? Hi. Never alone in this house. So if you want it to be while I'm all alone, like literally it's not gonna happen for a while. But I could try to play it and sing it while there's still people here. But I don't know if I'm gonna remember to do that. I probably won't remember to do that, so it probably won't happen. Okay, so for part of Tortilla Talk today, I asked on the Patreon for our podcast what questions you guys had for me, and Parker, people had questions for Parker, so I'm gonna answer a couple questions for Patreon while I make cookies with Parker.
Hey, cookies.
Cassandra said, Tortilla Talk question, what is your favorite song to play now that it's Christmas? Like the one you choose to be the first to ring in the season.
Last Christmas, definitely.
Last Christmas?
Yeah, I was listening to it for like 17 hours on repeat, like the day after Halloween.
I would say All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's just a classic. I know it's like everyone's go-to, but it's because it's so good.
Yeah.
But also Ariana Grande's Christmas and Chill EP is so good. Have you heard that one?
Oh.
Her Christmas album is amazing. I love it. So those are my go-tos. What's your favorite Christmas time dessert? That's from Megan.
How am I supposed to choose this? The thing that my mom makes that has like strawberries.
The pavlova or whatever?
Yes, the pavlova.
That's so good. Does Parker have a favorite gymnast?
Simone Biles, definitely.
Simone Biles?
By far. No one no one is better than her.
She's incredible. Have you seen her
the
documentary on Netflix?
Oh, I was watching it. I watched the first 2 episodes of her before the Olympics happened, and now they're putting out 2 more. I think they already came out. And
Yeah, and you just haven't seen them yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
You finished it?
No, I didn't watch the newest. I only saw the 2 episodes.
Yeah, the 2 episodes were so good.
Oh, nice. Oh, there's a bug. Sorry. Rebecca asked me, what's my favorite personality trait that each of my kids have? That's a tricky one. I like that Flynn wants to share his joy. He like wants other people to experience the joy and happiness that he feels about things. So like if there's a TV show he likes, he'll be like, watch it. And he'll watch you watching the TV show. And same thing with his toys, his books. Like if he loves something, he really wants to share that joy, and I love that about him. Okay, these are not my favorite things about my kids. They're just like the first thing I'm thinking of because there's so many things I love about my kids. It's literally impossible to pick one. Maisie is, oh man, there's so many things to pick from. I love that Maisie knows what she loves, and she like is not afraid to express that. So like if she doesn't like something, you know she doesn't like it. But I feel like that's a really good quality to have in general, but especially for a girl to be able to be like, I don't like that, and so I'm not gonna have that around me. But if she loves something, she loves it, and she lets you know, and it just makes it even more special when she like loves you or loves something because she doesn't give that out for free. She's like very picky, very choosy about the things she likes, the people she likes, the books she likes, the toys she likes, the shows she likes. She's like, she knows what she likes, and she's not afraid to express that. I love that about her. And Wesley's so sweet and like easygoing. He's so outgoing. Wesley's very friendly, and I don't know, there's so many things. There's so many things to pick. I can't like pick one thing. He's such a sweetheart. I'd say maybe like how sweet he is. He's like my little sweet angel boy. And Maisie is very intuitive with people's feelings. So if someone's hurt or sad, like she'll go up and give them hugs and say she's sorry, even if she has nothing to do with it or doesn't know what's going on. But I don't know, it's really hard to pick one thing. Sorry, that was convoluted, and I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. It's a hard one to answer on the spot. To Parker, what made you love gymnastics? Sorry if you've been asked that question before.
I actually haven't been asked that question like very many times. Surprisingly, like you think that's like the question that a lot of people would ask, but I don't know. It's like the feeling of flipping.
Really?
Like the feeling of going upside down. It's just like so fun.
What was the first thing that got you interested in gymnastics? Like what made you want to start?
Well, I was always like a really energetic kid who like always would jump on trampolines. And so like after we started vlogging, people were like, oh, you should try this out for him. And so we tried it out, and I just like loved the class. And so I kept doing it, and then I moved up and moved up and moved up, and now I'm here.
He's an amazing gymnast. And then Rebecca also said, question for both of us, what is your most used emoji? Like what's your favorite emoji?
Oh, well, this isn't like my favorite, but it probably is actually. But my most used emoji is definitely the sobbing emoji, and I don't know why.
Shut up your face. Hold on, just have to show you this. Okay, hold on, look. I click my emojis, looks the most one.
I know, that's me too.
Same.
That's insane. We
both have the same exact one. That's so funny. Parker and I are like the same person. Christina said, ooh, I have a tortilla talk question for Parker. Well, 2 of them, because I know he's also a Swiftie. So what is his favorite Taylor Swift song, and how is gymnastics going?
Oh my gosh, what in the world? How am I supposed to choose one? It's insane. Okay.
We were just watching the Era's movie last night, and then today I was showing him YouTube videos of the Torture Pose Department part of the live show, and he's been making friendship bracelets like every night.
So these are probably my top few. I have The Archer. I love that song so much. And then I also have Right Where You Left Me. I love that song. And Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? So good. And there's so many.
I know, it's so hard to pick.
And my favorite 2 albums are probably Reputation and Midnights.
Reputation's gonna come soon, Taylor's version.
Really?
Well, they keep saying that, but it never comes. I don't know. What else do you have? What do you have on your wrist? You have Shake It Off.
I Shake It Off, and then I have TTPD, Torture Pose Department, and then this was supposed to represent Midnights.
Yeah, it looks like Lavender Hazy to me.
I love Lavender Haze. That's such a good song.
I know, it's so good.
Question 2, that one's so good.
I know. And then the next question said, how's gymnastics going?
Gymnastics is going good. I haven't been there in a while because the fire started, but
Yeah.
it's good.
And what are some long-term goals for your future in gymnastics? You are so talented, and it's so fun to see you continue to grow and learn.
Okay, thank you so much. And my new goals for gymnastics are probably a Branny ball out, definitely.
A Hoobie Wuddy?
A granny ball out.
What is a granny ball out?
Okay, so it's like, so you do like a front flip, except you land on your back, and then off of your back you do another front flip, and then you do a half twist, and then land on your feet.
That sounds like you would break a lot of bones.
Oh, no, it's on a trampoline.
Oh, okay. That sounds more doable. For both you and Parker, what is your favorite dish to eat during Thanksgiving? I like sweet potato casserole.
Yes, that's my favorite too. Oh, and corn casserole. Sweet potato
Yeah.
and corn casserole.
I'm not a big corn casserole girly, but I like mashed potatoes and corn and gravy all mixed together, and stuffing all mixed
I don't
together.
like stuffing or gravy.
Ugh.
Everyone says I'm missing out, but like
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like either the texture of gravy and stuffing. Stuffing I cannot have. Like no
I
matter
love
what.
stuffing.
Stuffing just like it's so not no. It's not hitting the spot. It's like no.
I love stuffing, but yeah, I'd say sweet potato casserole is pretty amazing. Oh, deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs. Oh my god. Okay, you don't like deviled eggs?
No, never.
Okay, Shauna said, hi, how would Parker describe you in 3 words? I love your relationship with him. He's honestly iconic.
Can I like just like can I
You want me to go first? I can do you.
yes, do me.
I would say extraordinary.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Talented.
Thank you.
And like magical. I don't know. I just think of
Aw,
like,
thank you.
when I think of you, I think of just joy and sparkles, and like it just seems like everything's shining and like wonderful when you're around.
Nice.
So like that's why I say magical. Timer. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I have 2. I don't have the third one yet. So I'd say loving
Aw.
and drama. Like you got the drama. Like you're the drama queen.
I am.
And then
Insane. Stinky. Just
No, you're not
spit
stinky.
on me.
oh, welcoming. Like I always
Oh.
feel like you're so welcoming to other people, like
Oh, that's so nice.
to everyone, like no matter what, no matter who they are, like you're always so welcoming to them.
Oh, that's
Like,
so sweet,
how
Parker.
We were in the fire and you helped us.
Yeah, I almost said no. What if they were like, our house on fire? I was like, you can't come over. Okay, I think that's all the questions we'll answer for tonight. So, yeah, see you later.